Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's your opinion versus the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Collins and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. I'll be below some interesting storylines setting up for this one.
Moment for him, and he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Monarchs kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Charlotte's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Ready? Blue 22.
Dropping back, it's Harold. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down. What a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Running inside, it's Middleton. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ready. Black 18. Black, set high.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field.
Down. Ready, go.
Like 10, baby, what you got? Like 10, like 10.
The run inside. It's Middleton.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all.
Could be an alley. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Put hard.
Completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing back wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking for room. It's Middleton. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw, it's Harold. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback run out and move the sticks there. And the 49ers first and goal.
Ready.
Tighten up, tighten
Wide 80.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's in. Pounding his way in for a score. Touchdown, Sherman.
The offense goes to zero, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that team.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Monarchs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Running game built around this guy, Devin O'Shea. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that's scarce. You can tell people are trying to play so fast and try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense now, try to make him play in the phone, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on.
Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Go, go.
Got a man, it's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
Black 88. Black 88. Let it go.
In the red area, it's Roach. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Keeps it on the option. Moving toward the end zone, ball out. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, it's so exciting. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, ODU. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Black 14.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Go. Ready. White. Clean up. Hut, hut. Ready. Hut. Hut, hut.
Dropping back, it's Harold. Throws to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it as a 4-4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Running inside. It's Middleton. Here's a little room there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's got 67 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Off play action on 1st down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. The 49ers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under fire. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Ready. Blue 30. Set hot.
Gives it on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators. Good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the ground, it's James. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Roach. Maybe increase. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Hydro, hydro.
To the air, it's Potter. Gets it to the back. Gain of 8 yards on the way. He's too short of the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Hey, check it, check it. 492, waggle. 492, squared, squared, squared. Go, go.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's easy pitch and catch. You got to catch that. Those are routes that you throw all the time, and you expect your receiver, you know, you send hitch routes, you sell it deep real quick, sit down. I need that to be a positive 8 yards, 10 yards, an easy play I can go to. My receiver has to make that catch for this offense.
So now it's second and long.
Ready, go.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let it a little too much.
Well, nice job by the defense here to back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards in the offensive field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the field.
Watching this DB on the film, I just love his ability to break on the ball. I think he was anticipating on throwing along that time. The offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picks up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. It's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Hey, check it, check it.
Might be changing the route.
20 and 29 belts. Go, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing the ball with holes, nowhere to run.
Like 88. Rock, rock, rock. Go, go.
Looking for a man. It's Potter. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And the 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. strides to the bat. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
Ready.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those backs.
Running inside, it's Middleton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Ready. White. Clean up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Here we go. Go. Hut.
Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The 49ers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a path of separation at the end of this first half. And you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Running out of time here in the first half, they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David. But on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Wants to throw. It's Potter. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags in third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misspot. On third down, he drops to throw. Release to the back. Working that left side now. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Time dwindling away as as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed behind the line. It's Agnew. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Monarchs head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach has asked his team in the locker room at the half to get back in control of this game. They are so excited to be playing in this rivalry matchup, a game they won the last time these two teams met. But right now, on the road, they have got to be sharp and focused, make sure execution is a priority here to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things feel here from the sideline when we come back. Guys?
Okay, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Break. Over. Ready. Go.
The run inside. It's Roach. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw. It's Potter. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. He wants to change this route.
Box. Ready, go.
They'll run play action.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep them clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Chip. Ready, go.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the field.
He's got 98 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Off play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end It's Potter. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Red 18, red 18.
Quarterback making checks. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Agnew. Jumped on top of the pile. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you see the wide receiver. He's got to push up the field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball. And then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Monarchs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO fire complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time it's complete. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures.
Ready, go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive.
Makes the catch, and he's free. To the house. Touchdown, Monarchs. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He's looking to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll park him at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready. But hard.
Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Middleton. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
Right.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready. But hard.
To the air, it's Harrell. Quarterback extends the play. Keeps it and gets the first down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
On the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Now facing a 3rd and long. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll go right back to him. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Wide 53. Wide 53.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ready. Wide 88.
Back to pass, it's Potter. Pulls it in, it's Agnew. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They had a chance to roll things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
Go.
Looking for room. It's James. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man. It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ready, go!
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The 40, at the 30, 10, touchdown 49ers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
They're on the Old Dominion sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Running inside, it's Roach. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Potter. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. On the draw, it's Rutledge. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Right down the middle, and it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, maybe.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for the roll the dice Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though. You keep yourself out of those situations.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. unloads quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Dropping back, it's Potter. Here's a heat. He's on the move. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Ready, go!
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 5.
Western! Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quarterback making adjustments.
Freeze! Go!
On 4th down, going to the air. On target.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
We wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though. And that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be right.
129! Rock! Go!
He wants to throw it again. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Level!
Looking to pass. It's Potter. Moving out to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Chip! Where did he go?
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that didn't fall.
They were on the move. The 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10.
Wide 53!
Making side adjustments here.
Go!
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
Sweep! Go!
From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Like 88! Q. Ready, go.
Lost to fire on second down. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Fitted in the window for the score. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the 49ers sideline, things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach coaching for his home team, his first...
Turning it on! Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock as they try to finish the deal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down.
Ready.
Might as well give it to him again. Got a little grass. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pull it off and tie this game up late? Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for him?
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it, using the sidelines to our advantage, and try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tight.
Snags it, and there's running room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
The Monarchs will snap it on first and 10.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Booster.
They'll send the back in motion.
Where did he go?
Looking downfield, it's Potter. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like the right ones in front.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10.
30, blue, 30. Go!
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wide out. And they can't make the connection.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back, right? I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
He's going to let it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Might as well finish